Okay, let's go.
Well, here are the Blackall wool scour. So we're going to do a tour. Ground's beautiful. All the grass. Really well kept.
That's quite decent, it's quite heavy. And your first job when you come on board is to push the buggy here out along the railway line. There's a firebox, and up the top is the boiler. And that big spanner you see there, they use that to adjust those steam valves, just depending on what steam they needed and where. It would come out of the big gate valve there at the top, under steam pressure. It's a 45 horsepower steam engine, a bit more powerful than a 45 internal combustion engine. The motor itself weighs 4 tonnes. Had the water, in the end of 1907 when the bore was completed, they had the water they needed to wash the wool. The next project is to build the shearing shed, and that's up here, folks. And that's what the lanolin stains are all the way down the board. That's where the shorn fleece is lying after the shearer has shorn it. And then when you finish the job, he'll push the sheep down the chute. Then he'll go back into the attaching pen there to get his next victim. While he's doing that, it's the job of the wool roll. Say a young weaner wether will only have a couple of kilos of wool, or a mature wether might have 7 or 8 kilos. And a fully grown ram with 12 months wool might be 10, 12 wool. But the presser doesn't know how many fleeces to put into those wool bins. So he would load it by the armful. So he had to be a very good judge of how many armfuls of wool to make. They look like this machine here, it's called a Willys machine. And it's like a hammer. What they would do is when it was set up in the early 90s, they set it up so the machine was operating at about the same speed it was while the scale was towards its motion. So right there, the fingers would lift the pull up and then place them in the trough. So there were 24 people employed on each of the trough, and there were 8 troughs in the system. And if you were working the trough, then you were considered to be an expert. And you'd have a big pair of leather gauntlets to wear. And you'd be standing on the duckboards over the top of the wastewater train. You can see where it was moved from top to top of the elevators. The first 2 wash troughs and the last 2.
Here's some tractors that are used to keep the dray in there from the bore from filling up and overflowing. So here we are at the Blackall Aquatic Centre, just arriving. So it's got Artesian hot spa as well, I believe.
You need to get it too.
Yeah, I will.
Use that under the water,
Yeah, you reckon? Smiling?
Yeah.
So here we go, Ram Park Museum. Got a ram in the park. Okay, pretty fair old size ram. A lot of wool there. Get a few socks over that one.
Up in the Coronation Drive there. Have you been up near the Union Hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just across the road, the old railway line was. You can quit having fun, eh? I'll forget what I'm talking about. I've done it now. Yeah, I just come from down near bloody Mount Morgan and them places down there. In 1930 it did. Come out here. Old Bobcat, he was a good old bloke, old Bobcat. He was an old Smith's garage worker for years, old Bobby. And this was his pride and joy. He used to kick her over every Sunday morning. Make sure she was running for the week, you know. And he said, Benno, he said, you never seen rides like I'd seen with them when we were on the, had the patient in there, he said, and I wanted to go to the loo, and I was snaking down along the railway line, he said, and they were trying to sit on the potty here. He said, you should have seen the rides they put up. A lot of them were 90-point rides, he said, of sitting up on that. How's that? Old dog didn't reckon it was real smart, eh? Hey? Yeah. Deutsch motor. The little Deutsch motor in the day.
This is a sleeper puller. Pulls out the sleepers and gets to replace them.
In them bloody dreadlocks. I hate the bastards. I could grab them and, oh Jesus, they make me wild, eh? Anyway, they come here and if you were going to pump water there with that mill, you would push this thing in here, see? And then you'd unhook it up there at the end of that steel where it starts on the wood, and you would hook it onto that there, see? And away you'd go, and it'd pump the water there, eh? I had an old lady here, she was 95, and she said, Benno, do you want to wash that thing there? Okay. And I said, yeah, righto, love. Anyway, she shot it all over and washed that yellow machine over there, eh? See if these girls can do it. But she's too gentle. You watch this girl go, push it right. Yeah, that's the girl. Look at her. You'll wash it with this girl. Yeah. Hey, she's only a filly. That'll do. They'll steady up. Don't want you to break it.
Oh, no, it won't.
Yeah. She's only a filly, but isn't she? One thing. The other one's a chef, and it goes.
350 now, 350 walking the right. Right up front, your number 2. Midfield number 6. Midfield 6, I'll hand you on. Right, 22, midfield 6. Mate, this cow here, bro. Going down the fence there now. Yep, Polly cow. Right, Charles, see all them plain cows there, run up over them cows there, so mate, who's got cut, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, bigger butt. Yes!
Yep!
4,
6,
308, 308, left minute, 308, get a bone over 308, 306, 2 goes to Crosby 2, right to see them. Good, 5, easy 2. See Heifers, right over them, Heifers, try to make the who's got 370 and go. 370 or 60. Change, 306.2, goes to Crosby 2. Thanks, Michael, tell you boys. 4 pens to be cut on down.
Here's Bobby Winter in Chambo. With some nice cocktails. With some good music. And chicken races. Ben's Chicken Racing, 7 nights a week.
All for Little Windmills,
Helping Little Windmills.
which is a children's charity.
So yeah, I'd recommend this pub. It's a good night. You don't have to, you can buy a drink, go and watch the chicken races.
Bid on
Or
a
you can
chicken.
not buy a drink. Yeah, you can bid on a chicken, help the fundraising, and then leave if you want.
Who's it going to be tonight? The whole thing's decided and the white chicken's gone with a team not doing this anymore. As we hit the final lap here at 10 chicken races, if you have a chicken, start cheering.
So we're in Tambo, and this is Tambo Teddies. We've been here yesterday, bought a lamb and a teddy, but apparently we're buying another teddy because I don't know, it's lonely or something. Apparently Janelle said they're Australian made, they're all Australian made, those lambs. And lots of little soft teddy bears, they're amazing. That's so cute. Anyway, so we've got one bear. And then we've got another bear, and then we bought a sheep as well, or a lamb, Lambo. They're so cute, they're all made out of sheep skin. Some chickens, chickens, baby clothes, and lots of cute too. Well, here we are in Augathella, and we're trying to get a nice little picture of the water tower for you. So it's looking pretty good, isn't it? It's got love hearts on the top, I think. So a pretty good mural, Warrego River. So here we are, camped up in the Alternate Reserve in Mitchell. We just went to the hot spring, Artesian spa, the actual pool at Mitchell. That one pool was like about 37 degrees or so, pretty warm. And then it was there for a while, but you know, you can get a bit hot after a bit, so we left. So here we have like the weir, I guess it is, the weir's somewhere. This is the water. That looks pretty good. It looks pretty nice here in the Alternate Reserve. We're under the trees, no solar, but we're fully charged when we arrive and leaving in the morning, so don't need any power. But yeah, really nice spot, heaps of room for everyone. I think if you get here late, you probably have trouble getting a waterside spot, but they're all not too bad. So here we are in Roma, visiting the big rig information centre, and there's a miniature train with the tracks over there. So as they say, when in Roma, do as the Romans do, but it's not running today.
Oh, you're
so
full of those
sadly,
dad
we can't do
jokes.
what the Romans do. Here's like a sculpture park in Roma. Here's the Bushman's Boot. The sculptures are only here for a little while. Here we have a bull. How do you like the bull, Janelle?
He's well hung.
It's a well-hung bull. Thank you. Looks like a rodeo here, called Real Steel, riding the
Look how lifelike he looks.
bucking horse.
We did say buck in, didn't we?
It is a bucking. Pretty impressive. Look at the expression on the face. It's great. How good is that? This one is Old Man Emu.
It's all barbed wire,
Here we
this.
have a barbed wire tree.
A bottle tree.
Roma's rustiest bottle tree, it's called. Pretty impressive. Must be heavy too.
We're pretty famous up here, apparently.
This one's titled A Bush Conversation. Sulphur-crested cockatoos having a yak. So this one's called Yeah, Nah, She's Bogged. Quite well down at the back, getting towed out by another car which is having a little bit of a struggle by the look of it. Wheels off the ground, the driver in there. How impressive is this? Look at all the work. Crikey. What a good effort. The old Austin trying to hold the front wheels down. The Outback wrecker. Got his pipe. This is so impressive. It's amazing. I think they said it's 35,000. Bargain. Even the number plate is bogged.
New one, Jake's.
Nice seats over here. Birds on the top. You can probably recognise.
See, we could buy this. It's only 2.5.
Why do you think it's a blue tongue?
Oh, I wonder. 2,500. What about front yard of Warrandyte? Our angels of the land walked proudly beside us through everything that is life on the land.
This is called Frozen in Time. A dinosaur, I'm assuming. A horse. So here's kangaroo and tree. Little Joey there in the pouch. So a mantis, praying mantis, or just a mantis. This could be our one, darling.
Empty nesters, it could be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh dear. All our kids have left. Good old Aussie one. The Australian coat of arms. Nice. Impressive one. Look at those. Spark plugs and guy with a long hat. So here we have a bloke on a horse. Impressive. He's all a bit welded onto him, so make him into a horse. I'm impressed. Aren't you, darling?
Yeah. It's fascinating.
You sound so enthusiastic.
No, I am. I can't believe someone is talented enough to do all of this. This is the kookaburra one.
This is kookaburras. Here's a cockatoo. A couple of kookaburras. The flowers are amazing too. So clever. A prickly pear. Here's another guy with a few cobwebs, and he's also got a few ants that he's probably trying to nibble on. Well, here we are, Judd's Lagoon Road, camp. It's a bit smoky. A bit of fire. I'm not sure what the plan is. Looking a bit warm here. Anyway, a bit of fire.
Okay, so even though I'm freaking right out, I am a lot calmer now because I've just spoken to the lovely fireman who is telling us that it's fine. So guess what? We're going in to camp. Aren't we, Dale? Didn't doubt it for a minute. Anyway, apparently there's plenty of room down here. I wonder why. But he said the smoke's going in the other direction and we should be fine. It's actually quite warm.
So here we are in Judd's Lagoon at Yulba, just overnight out here. Had a nice campfire today. Bit of water there. The caravan, his friends we're catching up with. They've got really nice new looking picnic areas, picnic tables and shelter. If the weather's bad, you can get underneath there and have a nice picnic. Got rubbish bins. They did some burning off, so it's a little bit smoky and hazy. But yeah, really nice spot. So here we've got some indigenous wells, native wells, so we're just going to go and find them down here. Here we go. And that's found them. Look, and then dug into the ground and they've got water in it. There's one there. Some over here. I wonder how deep it is. It's pretty deep. So I guess the water soaks in there from the surrounding sort of limestone rock. Looks pretty good anyway.
Here we are at the Opal Hotel, where we can camp fine, so hopefully we can. Here.
Here we are, Opal pub. Beautiful old pub. Camped out the back. It's pretty impressive. Got a fire going at the front. Awesome. Lovely wife, lovely friend.
Here we are at Lightning Ridge.
Well, here we are, Lightning Ridge. We're at the Lightning Ridge hot tub spa thing. Cool. Apparently it's pretty warm. Hot Artesian spa, Lightning Ridge. So it's pretty big and it looks pretty warm. So here we are, Garwin Club and Scrub. This is it. Here's Gary. There we go, hello Gary. Club and Scrub. Major minor. Throw in a coin. Well, here we are, inside. Hey, coffee, seats, dining. What's the party lights? Fairy lights on the roof. Nice memorial wall.
Probably exactly what you mean.
Anyway,
then you got the other one that you
easily
give a red hot cracking joke to, right?
Yeah.
And after all that effort, you get a. Do you know? Oh yeah, no, don't hold yourself back, mate, for fuck's sake. But the ones you can't stand, you turn and you go, oh. You run up, you make sure that that prick is surrounded by all his prick friends, you know, so you're having a fat time then. You go race up and you go, hey mate, you look like a reasonably intelligent man, I need your help. And sober or drunk, they go, yeah, I am and I can. And then you go, oh mate, can you tell me what that is? No, got no bloody idea. Oh, it's a whole flock of these.
nice lot of thongs on the Nash's thong tree.
Wow.
There's a bra tree.
You're right, Fred.
So, Okay, bend over. There's lots of braziers. Braziers? What's the plural? Anyway, there you go. So here we are, Sheepyard Inn, another beautiful pub in the Outback. It's looking pretty good actually. It's a bit flashier than I imagined it would be, so it's looking really alright. So, air conditioned service, car and house for Victor. Does all the aircon. Got a piano, got a little player on the keys. Area sit outside. Few people inside. Looking pretty smart here. Why not have a beer? Oh, a pool table, a cracking pool table. Well, here we are. This is Ben Gary Hilton. Stayed here last night. It's like a pub. Never get meals here. Talking to the famous, world famous man Gary Hilton. We've got some nice old cartons out the front. A fire pit, but didn't have a fire in last night. But we know anyway, not when we were up. We've got up here, so we'll prepare the meals, cook the meals, serve the meals. Nice menu, pretty good value all the way out here. You can't complain. I had a Works burger, apparently the T-bones are huge. So, good selection of meals. We just go around, eating and stuff. Meals area. And a bar, I think. Today, not too bad. Indoor area. We've got the bar is in behind all this. Pub opens 11 AM. Not too bad here. Look at that nice fire here. If it's cold in winter, not cold at the moment though. In here, another room, pool table and stuff. Inside dining if it's too windy or whatever. Well, here we are. We stopped at Corinda Park Rest in West Wyalong. It's a pretty good spot here. Free camp again. Yeah, the true blue poppet head. And out there. Not poppet head, Corinda Park. That's poppet head out there. See up at night too. Not too shabby. Looks pretty good, eh? Anyway, second last day on the road.
So just like that, our trip is over. We've done a lot of kilometres, we've seen a lot of the countryside, we've visited a lot of pubs, we've met some amazing people. So thanks for watching our 3 episodes.